Hello, I'm Frankie.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome back to our next Trials in the Sky Let's Play. So, in the last one, a lot of shit happened, if you recall. We found out about the conspiracy of the mayor of Rouen, that he orchestrated the destruction of, where is it? Mercia Orphanage up there to the north, so he could build holiday resorts or whatever, like little cottages for people to, you know, go on holiday and make a lot of money. So he came in acting like he was the good guy and was like, oh no, it's so terrible that your orphans was burnt down. That's okay, I have a manor all the way in Grantsel, which is all the way over here, practically on the other side of the country there. And he's like, oh, no, you could stay there. But he wasn't. That was all an ulterior motive. And now we're on the trial. We are now going back to Rouen to confer with the Bracer Guild. So we don't have a gate in the party anymore. So we gotta change battle positions for everybody. I guess I'll put that like that. That should look good. Okay. Oh, let's talk to this. Lucia, were those guys picking on Polly and the other kids? You gotta make them pay. You just can't let people who pick on everyone get away with it. No, we will not let them get away with it. So I believe we need to go this way back to Rouen. Okay. Oh, let's talk to this person. Sadie. The arsonists were caught. That's a relief, but it's still sad. I don't think the kids will ever completely heal from the trauma of this. Very sad. Let's go on our journey to Rouen. Oh. Dalmore was behind everything. He was just pretending to be all kind and everything from the start. Well, it looks like I didn't have to talk about the thing. It looks like the characters in this story is going to do it for us. I've been kind of wondering about this, but will we be able to catch the mayor this time? Huh? She raises a good question. This may be difficult. The Bracer Guild has a non-interference policy when it comes to government affairs, and considering he has control over the whole Rouen region, arresting the mayor isn't going to be easy. Hold on just a second. Doesn't anyone else find that strange? It is funny, but the law is the law. That's why the guild can have branches anywhere, even in the Erebonian Empire. Yeah, but still. Anyway, let's just get to the guild and talk to Jean. I think he'll have some useful advice for us. Okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. We just need to make the man in charge pay his tab. Yes, that's right. Okay. Onwards to Rouen. Do I go down there? No, I do not. I love the music in this game. Another thing, like, even though this game doesn't have, it's not really known for its voice acting, although I'm sure the Japanese voice acting is top notch. But the music in this game is very well known and appreciated among all the fans of this series. Hey, with that chest opened. Hey, let's see what the message says. Alzheimer's much? Okay.
Bit rude.
Oh, there's a chest there. I always forget about that one.
Monster there, though.
Don't want to mess with that. What? Oh. What is it, Chloe? Well, are you two going to the guild? I just remembered something I need to do, so can you go on ahead without me? I'll catch up to you shortly. That's fine. Are you going back to campus then? Yes. I think I should report in to the headmaster and let him know what's happening. Okay. I got it. We'll be waiting for you at the guild. I'm sorry, Estelle. You too, Joshua. Chloe produced a notepad and pen and began scribbling furiously. This ought to do it. Xseed! What's she doing then? I understand. It's just hard to believe that Mayor Dalmore's behind these recent events. This is certainly a major incident. So, Jean, do you think the mayor can be caught? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be rather difficult. The only way it'll really happen is if he can be caught in the act. I figured as much. You can't be serious! So we just have to allow a corrupt mayor to stay in power? Now. There's no need to panic. The Bracer Guild's hands may be tied, but the Royal Army can get him. Oh. Estelle, Joshua, I'd like for you to go to the mayor's estate and question him. It doesn't matter if he gets angry, I just want you to buy us some time. And you'll contact the Royal Army in the meantime? Haha, precisely. I'll contact Leyston Fortress, HQ, with the orbital communication system to request assistance. I don't like having to rely on the army, but I don't see any other option. Okay, once Chloe catches up to us, we'll go see the mayor at once. Speak of the devil. I made it. Sorry for the delay. No, perfect timing in fact. That was pretty quick for a run to the campus. Well, I'm pretty fast on my feet. So, what's the plan? We were just talking about going to the mayor's estate. We have to stall him with an interview while the Royal Army is contacted. Ah, I see. Maybe that wasn't so necessary after all. Huh? So will you be coming with us? Oh yes, please allow me to accompany you. We'll be counting on you to contact the army, Jean. Just leave it to me. Okay, and since she's back in, might as well... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, all good. Anybody upstairs? Oh, one. It's Melvin. Kana was on assignment as security for the festival, but she hasn't come back yet. Maybe she's still busy with something? Why don't we tell them? No, we're not going to tell them? Okay. Now, before we continue on with this, there should be... Ah, it was, and we've already done it. Haha, there was only one new quest. Might as well hand it in, since we're here. Reported Gull Seaway Monster 2. 2000 Mirror. And we are 4 class. Much obliged. You appear to have achieved your goal without injury. If you complete any other jobs, be sure to give all the juicy details. Okay. Anyway, we need to go to the mayor's residence. Now, where is the mayor's house? Does not say. I guess he's in the south block. Let's try the south block. And the south block's down here. Right. Huh. Oh, who's this? Brenda. Some guy with a weird haircut and really ugly, gaudy clothes went into the mayor's estate. Which reminds me, I heard that some kind of bigwig is staying somewhere in Rouen. Guy with an ugly haircut. Ah! Mayor's residence. Here it is. He lives in a fancy place, don't he? Man, this place is huge. Is he really doing all that nasty stuff from a place this nice? I don't think that really matters. Mayor Dalmore is originally from a large family of nobles. I think this estate has been passed down for generations. Okay, so the estate wasn't paid for in blood, at least. That's something. Anyway, we need to find him and question him. Well, he's got a gardener out here. Let's talk to him. He is gardener. He's the gardener, and his name is Gartner. Time was important people used to come here. Important or not, they sure did up their hair funny. Sounds like some people were in here. But who? So this is Flora. Welcome to the Rouen Mayoral Estate. I'm terribly sorry, but the mayor's currently attending to some guests. Perhaps you could come back another time? What? Now hold on just 1 second. I'm pretty sure we know who the guest is. It's Duke Dunnan, isn't it? What? Why, that's exactly it. Have you received an invitation as well? Yes, it came directly from the mayor himself. I apologise for the inconvenience, but would you mind? Now that I take a closer look, you appear to be bracers. If circumstances demand it, then please, go on up. The Mayor and Duke are in the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Excellent. Thank you for your help. Oh, she blushes. Oh, right. With so many guests arriving, I really must prepare some tea. Please, pardon me. Oh, he made a fluster. What? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how impressive it was that you knew the Duke was here. It's just a matter of asking the right questions. He's planning to sell vacation homes to the rich, remember? Duke Dunnan might as well have a bullseye target painted on his misshapen head. Wow, that's smart thinking. Where'd you come up with that line about the mayor inviting us? It wasn't a line. He did invite us over, the first time we met him. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know. Or something like that. Oh, that's right. Haha, so he did invite us. Exactly. Well, why don't we head up to the banquet hall? Yes, let's go up to the banquet hall. Where is the banquet? She went in there, so I doubt it's in there. Up here? No? No? Maybe it was there. Unless there was another one. No? Is this the banquet hall? Oh, these are people. Vigo. Now, what's that Gilbert lad? I'd heard that he had an important guest coming in. La la la. Oh, those piercing amber-coloured eyes. I swear I could get lost in them. Whoa. Dominique. Oh dear. My little daughter seems utterly smitten. That's the mum of her? Interesting. Anyway. She said 2nd floor. This is the 1st. So I'm guessing up here. Ah. Dario, I must wonder what's being discussed behind these doors right now. The master is speaking with Duke Dunnan, you see. Then let's say hello. I like the sound of that. Rouen would be the perfect place for a vacation home. I think I might stay for a while. Haha, I had a feeling you'd think so. I'll see to it that you get the finest place available, my lord. I believe you'll be quite satisfied. Ha ha, you're quite the smooth talker. But good, money is no object. Prepare me an estate that is worthy of your future king. Make it as splendid as your holdings here. Pardon me, my lord, but wait a moment. The Queen asked you to consult with her before spending such an amount of... Silence, Philip! I am to be your next king. Such purchases are every day for a man of my standing. Yes, of course. Well said, your grace. We can get a written contract together shortly. But first, one more drink. Oh-ho! Hi there! Greetings from the Bracer Guild! You? What do you people want? You look kind of familiar. Oh, it's you. Hi, Mr. Butler. We just dropped by to talk to the mayor. No biggie. This won't do. If you're here on guild business, you should speak with some semblance of manners. I'm in the middle of an important discussion, so why don't you come back later? I apologise for our rudeness, Mayor. We intend no disrespect. We simply come to report to you that we have identified the arsonist. Ah, that. Well, then I suppose... My lord, would you excuse us for a moment? No. Say what you're going to say here. This sounds interesting. But... It's okay. Maybe the Duke will have something to add. It won't do any harm for him to hear this, will it? Well, if we must. While we're on the subject, it seems that Matron Teresa was attacked again last night. Could the arsonist be linked to that? It seems very likely. Unfortunately, the attackers are still at large. I see. Still, at least you say you know who they are now. So, who did it? Who indeed? It's exactly who you think it is, Mayor Dalmore. Ah, I see. That's quite a shame. I was hoping I could make them see the error of their ways before it was too late. I suppose that was a vain hope on my part. Huh? Who are you talking about, Mr. Mayor? What do you mean, who? Why, the Ravens, of course. They've been in hiding ever since last night. I'm sorry, sir, but they aren't responsible. This time, they claim to be victims themselves. But what? So, without further ado, the culprit is... Who shall we say? Obviously, it's the mayor. The mayor?
Yeah.
You, Mayor Dalmore!
Oh, shit!
This feels like a Scooby-Doo episode right now. Ah! We already have Gilbert in custody, and we know everything. We also have proof that you stole the money donated to restore the orphanage your lackey set on fire. Can you deny that charge? Nonsense! Do you think I know those people in the black clothes? Well, now, that's a little strange. We didn't say anything about black clothes. Ooh. This is absolutely ridiculous. Gilbert was acting alone. You don't know when to give up, do you, old man? We know what you were plotting to build We know that you were plotting to build vacation homes on the land the orphanage occupied. Do you still deny the charges laid against you? Persistent little brats! But I've had those development plans in place for ages. They're just part of Rouen city planning. What reason would I have to be so impatient that I'd resort to criminal acts? Well, how about a mountain of debts to pay off?
Oh, drama.
Nile? What are you doing here? I figured I'd come to the mayor's place to do some investigating. When I see you two going in, the whole thing smelled fishy, so I decided to sneak in. That's it in a nutshell. Just who the hell are you? Oh, I'm a reporter with the Labelle News. The name's Nile Burns. Actually, I've been checking into the city's financial affairs recently, and what do I see? But the Mayor Dalmore here has been diverting funds from the city budget lately. They're funds for the expansion project. I'm not buying it. You haven't even started construction. I thought it was kind of strange, so I dug deeper and found links to the airship company's services. Now, that was quite the little surprise. 1 year ago, you took more than a few trips to the Calvard Republic. I was just sightseeing. A reasonable claim. But the truth is that you've amassed a nice big debt over there, am I right? You're losing me. How? By using town funds to speculate in risky commodities in the hopes of cashing in. Buying goods when they're cheap, selling them when they're high, that kind of thing. Oh, I get it. So, how much did he lose? From what my fellow reporters over there told me, something to the tune of 100 million mira. 100 million mira? That's 100 times the amount donated to the orphanage building. I can certainly see why one might turn to crime over an amount that high. 100 million? I'm pretty through with my spending, but I've got nothing on you. This isn't a competition, you know. Now that you mention it, he took funds from the city budget to pay off his debts and stave off any questions, but I can't understand why he would turn to arson and theft to build his vacation homes. It just all seems so random. Where is your proof? Go ahead and run your story with all its wild speculations. I'll sue you and the newspaper for libel. Suddenly confident, are we? And you all. The Brexit Guild does not have the authority to arrest me. I'm the mayor. I want you out of here now. I guess he's right. He knows his rights. Mayor, may I ask you one question? What now? What is a student of the Royal Academy doing associating with such people? Disgraceful! Return to campus at once! Chloe looked Mayor Dalmore directly in the eyes, her expression cold and stern. Why did you not use your own assets to pay off your debt? 100 million mira is certainly a lot of money, but I think that House Dalmore surely has enough assets to settle the matter. This estate, for instance, it would easily sell for at least 100 million mira. Don't be ridiculous. This estate has been handed down in the Dalmore family for generations. How could I simply let it go? The orphanage was no different. For many it was a place fondly remembered. No one has the right to destroy something like that. How could you do such a thing? How dare you liken this estate to that dilapidated old hovel? You care for no one but yourself. More than being the mayor or being the head of House Dalmore. You pitiful man. You have quite a way with words, young lady. But let's see if you'll change your tune in a few minutes. Fango! Bronco! Come! It's dinner time! What the? That smell. What the hell are those things? Monsters? My lord! Unbelievable. You actually keep monsters as pets? Everything you think you know will die with you here. Don't worry. If there's anything left of you, I'll dump it in the river. He's crazy. So, is fighting freaky monsters part of the stalling plan now? Well, at least now we can arrest him for trying to kill us. I'm sure the other stuff will stick too, after this. I bear you both no ill will, but I will not allow you to harm anyone. And now let's fight. Bronco's got 1788. Bronco's weaker. Oh, wait. High offensive skills. Weak against arts. Weak against physical attacks. Let's go for this one. Yep, he's weak against physical attacks, right? Oh, I love being overpowered. He's weak against arts, huh? Let's give him an art. What's he weak to? Everything. Right, let's do, yeah, let's do flare arrow. Didn't do as much damage as I'd like it to do. Let's get Joshua to finish off this dog. Wait, what? Oh, it made him stronger because he died. Oh, it actually hurt us now. Let's see how weak it is to physical. Ah, fuck it. It's still weak to physical. We don't need to use arts. There we go.
Nicely done.
Oh, she gives a little wink. It can't be! My sweet babies! How could you do this? You want to talk? In accordance with Bracer Guild protocol, and this time with authority, we're placing you under arrest. Surrender, and you will not be harmed. You leave me no choice but to use my trump card. Huh? A wand? Time stop! I can't move! Did he use an orbal art? No! This has to be an artifact. So what the hell is that? Well, well, your knowledge is impressive, Miss Rins. This is the Kronos Rod, an artifact which happens to be a family heirloom. It can completely paralyze anyone within range in the blink of an eye. That's crazy! How does the church not know about such a powerful artifact? Haha! With a tool crafted by the wise ancients themselves, what else would one expect? Tactical orbits can't even begin to compare to this. Sadly, it only has that one function. Which means I'll have to sully my hands and dispose of you myself. You should consider this an honor. Let's see. I think I'll start with the smart-mouthed little brat first. Who are you calling smart-mouthed? Perhaps I'll save the intelligent girl for last. Now, what was that you were saying about authority? You could plead for your lives. It might help, but I doubt it. To you? Yeah, right. Keep your filthy hands off! What's that? Keep your filthy hands off of Estelle.
Oh.
Don't you harm a single hair on her head, or I'll use every technique I know to cut your miserable carcass to pieces. What? Joshua? Joshua? You certainly talk big for someone who can't even wiggle his fingers. Fine. I'll start with you. Sorry, I was having a bit of a drink. So stop. I'll never let you get away with hurting him. Joshua. Die. No! Huh?
Nani?
That light. Damn it! If I could just reach my camera. What? What's going on? I can move again. Estelle, what was that black light? I don't know. But I think it came from that orbment Dad sent us. Quick side note, because we obviously, if anyone, again, if you're watching this and you haven't seen the beginning, you just continue with us. I forgot to mention, our dad, I don't know if I did mention, our dad's gone. Oh, no, I did. Our dad went missing with that airliner, but when we found the airliner, he was nowhere to be seen. And apparently when we did find the airliner, he never even boarded it, I don't think. We don't know where our dad is right now. But we had a package that was addressed to our dad, and that had this orbment in it. And we've been kind of on a side quest to find whoever that orbment was supposed to be sent to, because whoever sent it to our dad wanted him to send it to someone else, but we only know the initials that were on the letter, but I don't remember what the initials were, so we have no clue who that was intended for yet. Anyway, back on the story. Impossible! My family heirloom! My artifact! It's broken! It hardly matters, since you've played your last hand. It's time to face reality. Yeah! I can't believe you'd really stoop this low. It's disgusting. Urgh! I will not be taken in! Ah! After him! Okay! Hey, wait up! I can't get a story like this! I can't let a story like this get away! Oh my, I believe I've lost a few years off of what little remains to me. My lord, are you alright, my lord? Monsters is the monsters. He's a fast guy, isn't he? Keep up, Nile. He took the stairs, we're just like jumping. Hey, what's that? It's Mad Dalmora's yacht. Hey, wait! We can go after him on this boat. Come on, you two, get on board. Right. Sorry, Niall, you're too slow. Hey, let me come too. So tense right now. The bridge is now coming up. Whoa! Eee! Lucky that went up. Alright, we're closing in. This craft is small and lightweight, so we have the edge, it seems. Oh shit.
Not anymore.
Damn stubborn little. Take this! Oh shit. Ha! What? Ha! That'll teach you not to underestimate a bracer. Joshua, flank him on the right. Roger that. Huh? Whoa! How'd he get so fast? The wind is blowing towards open water. It's catching his sails and giving him a boost. Not good. At this rate, the yacht has a clear advantage. We won't be able to catch up. Say what now? It looks like 8 of your spies on me today. I bid you farewell, brats. You've got to be kidding! We were so close. He's going to get away. There must be something we can do. What the? They're here. They're here. Whoa, that's fucking huge. Alright, getting away is all well and good, but what now? I guess I have no choice but to head for the Empire. Or if I lie low for a while, maybe he... What? That engine's loud as hell. What? Ah! What's this airship? Is it the Royal Army? No, the coat of arms is wrong. It's the Royal Guard ship, a high-speed cruiser. Her name is the ARSEILLE. Well, looks like we got here just in time. That blue and white uniform. Are you Her Majesty's Royal Guard? Precisely. I am the company commander, Julius Schwartz. Mayor Maurice Dalmore of Rouen, I'm placing you under arrest for arson, robbery and embezzlement, among other charges. This is a dream. It has to be. No! No! What's going on? Jean called the Royal Army for reinforcements. How have they get here so fast? Haha. Ho there, braces! Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Please let us handle this matter. Oh, back in Rouen now. I pressed Mayor Dalmore for information once he regained consciousness, but he apparently can't remember anything regarding the past few hours very well, if he remembers them at all. He's also drawing a complete blank about the arson and robbery. But really? Now, another side note here. Those bandits, those sky bandits that we talked about in a few episodes back, they also had the same thing. Like, they were these bad guys and they were the cause of like all this discord and chaos throughout like the places that we were going to. But when we finally beat them and caught them, they also lost their memories and they were like, what? I did this? So there's starting to become a pattern now that these bad guys that I'm air quoting that, are being taken advantage of. There's a puppet master somewhere who's taken advantage of these people. Anyway, back on. Really? Kind of like the leader of the Sky Bandits. Oh, there we go. And she talks about it. Maybe it's related to those men in black from before. Well, even if he can't remember, the crimes are pretty clear cut. It should go without saying that we'll be checking out his steward too. If we uncover anything, we'll be sure to let the Bracer Guild know. We appreciate it. By the way, Lieutenant, I have a favour to ask. What might that be? Would it be all possible for me to get on board that ship as well? It's supposed to be the most advanced airship ever to come out of Zeiss. It'd make for a great story, and I really need one. I'm afraid not. The RCL was only just completed and is still undergoing flight testing. I must ask that you not comment on her at all until she's officially unveiled. What? Oh, come on. You've got to at least give me something about the mayor and the steward being arrested. Don't worry, the facts of the story will be given over to the Royal News Agency. Until then, please refrain from reporting any of this. What choice do I have? Alright, I could do this. I could write a story with even the barest scrap of info. I've got to hurry back to the agency and put these events to paper. If you'll pardon me, everyone. Well, he's in his usual high spirits. Would you expect any less? I'm told that the Labelle news circulation has increased dramatically of late. I hope he's not planning to write a big propaganda piece. What do you mean? Never mind. That was quite impressive, First Lieutenant Swords. Colonel! Whoa! Colonel Richard. Oh, I remember you. I presume that you are the new braces the guild spoke of? So you were the one Jean got in touch with, Colonel Richard? Yes, I received word at Leston Fortress, where the Royal Forces are stationed. I got here as quickly as I could, only to find that the crisis had passed. Excellent work, Lieutenant. That's very kind of you, sir. Haha, still, I wonder. What would bring the guards from the royal city here, and so quickly? Perhaps you know of a route so secret that even our intelligence division is unaware of it? Surely you jest. Haha, come now, Captain. This is hardly a time to pick a fight. I was simply admiring the proactive stance of the Royal Guardsmen. It's good to have you on our side. If it please you, Lieutenant, we'll take over the investigation from here and move matters to Leston Fortress. I believe the mayor will be well attended to there. Yes, sir, I understand. Now, if you'll excuse us. Ladies and gentlemen of the Bracer Guild and the Royal Guard, and the young lady in the uniform. Fate willing, I think we shall see each other again. And with that, I bid you farewell. Hehe, safe travels, everyone. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did the Colonel look like he was eyeballing Chloe to anyone else? Oh, was he? I'm sure it's just because he doesn't see students very often in his line of work. I wouldn't make too much of it. Oh, I'll bet you're right. That's probably it. That's not the impression I got at all. I'm certain that he's just as surprised as you are. It's hard to believe that Bracer, so young, would be so capable. He might be scouting you out to become part of the Royal Guard. Oh, come on, don't flatter us. We had a lot of help on this case. You needn't be so modest. You're not full-fledged Bracers yet, but I presume that you wish to become so. Well, yes, we're in training for it. We intend to travel all over the country before the Queen's birthday celebration, as part of our preparations. I see. You're partaking in self-study then. Lieutenant Swartz, everything is ready for the CEO's departure. Acknowledged. Estelle and Joshua? And Chloe too, of course. We must be leaving soon. I hope that our paths will cross again. Yes, ma'am. We'll be looking forward to it. Thank you very much. They got trumpets. Regiment, attention! Whoa. Royal Guardsman, warship, Royal Guardsman warship, RCL, prepare for takeoff. Wow, a salute and fanfare to go with her. That's a little overwhelming. Yeah, and a state-of-the-art ship to boot. But I guess you'd expect as much from the defenders of Her Majesty, the Queen. Haha, true. Lieutenant Swartz sure is cool, eh? She kind of reminds me of that character that Chloe played, Oscar the Knight. I think so too. Haha, what an odd coincidence. Scree! I didn't even notice he was there. Oh, don't tell me the Royal Guardsman showed up. And the RCL was there too? She's supposed to be cutting edge. It's too bad I just worked the info desk. I'd have liked to see that. I never figured you for the military enthusiast. Still, didn't you end up speaking to Colonel Richard? Yes, he was on duty at Leston HQ. I don't know how the Royal Guardsman got there so quickly though. I guess that's there's a lot more cross-communication in the military than I thought. Amazing that they managed to communicate at all given how many agencies there are. Regular army, border patrol, intelligence, the Royal Guard. It must be pretty complicated. Cleaning up after an incident like this will be a major undertaking. What will happen to the administration of Rouen from now on? Yeah, since the mayor's been arrested. I'd imagine they'll be sending in someone as acting mayor, and if Dalmore is found guilty, elections will have to be held. Plus reparations will probably be made toward the orphanage. Really? Thank goodness. All of this is thanks to Estelle and Joshua. Thank you so much, truly. Come on. You don't have to be so formal. We just did what was right. Plus, it wasn't just us. A gate played a big part. Speaking of... Jean, have you received any word from him? Yes, but unfortunately... I'm afraid he wasn't able to capture the men in the black uniforms. They were not alone, apparently. A gate was ambushed. What? Is he alright? Yes, he managed to defeat them. I believe he gave chase and they're on their way to Zeiss. By now he's probably well outside of Rouen. Wow, talk about hardcore. Well, he's got plenty of experience after all. He's been chasing those black-clad characters for a while. I think they're related to a job your father asked him to do. Dad asked him? And a gate just did what he asked? Haha. Well, the one to put a gate of the Ravens in his place was none other than Cassius himself. And whatever he might like to claim, a gate stood no chance against him. Whoa, seriously? Cassius really beat some sense into him, and a gate's too stubborn to simply say thanks and leave it at that. Ah, I get it. Maybe that's why he's so abrasive when it comes to us. Abrasive barely covers that guy's attitude. Guess he's not so high and mighty where Dad's involved, huh? Oh, speaking of your father, something wrong? What about that black ornament that lit up and saved our lives at the mayor's estate? Oh yeah, that's right. So much has been going on that I forgot all about it. I wonder what that was all about. That ornament may have saved our skins, but it was still weird. An unusually coloured ornament, huh? What can you tell me about it? Well, Estelle explained that it, along with a memo, had been in a package addressed to Cassius. Oh my, that's quite a story. From K, asking about a Professor R. Could it be? Do you know what it means? Not specifically. I've got a hunch, but nothing to back it up. But if you want to know more about its origin, I'd suggest going to Zeiss. Why Zeiss? As you should know, Zeiss is famous for the manufacture of ornaments. There must be someone there who might know something about your ornament. Makes sense. We may never learn more about the black ornament without consulting an expert, but we still have more training here to finish. Haha, well about that, you may want to prepare yourselves. Received recommendation. What? Really? Haha, you had to have seen this coming. I mean, you got a recommendation from Bose after the Skyband incident. Given your crucial roles in all the cases recently, I see no reason not to reward it. Your assessment and reward have been prepared. Awesome. Damn. Wow, all this on top of the pay for performing in the campus festival? Thank you for everything you've done for us. Come now, you've earned it. I confess, I'd also like to see you advance as quickly as possible. I believe we'll be able to make the best use of your talents this way. Haha, thank you, Jean. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Congratulations, both of you. It'll be kind of lonely here without you, though. Chloe. You're right. It'll be tough to say goodbye. Oh, please don't mind me. I'm just being selfish. Will you please tell me when you find out what day you're leaving? I'd like to see you off, at least, as far as the airlet and checkpoint. And that is Chapter 2 end. And I think that's actually a good spot to end this episode. So, wow, what a bloody episode. A lot of fucking shit happened there, man. Action-packed.
Drama.
And we got some answers. And we're going to be on our way to the next area now. So it's exciting. So one of the reasons why I'm excited about that one as well is because we kind of came back 3/4 of the way through this area after a year. So we were like, what we doing and all that stuff. But now we're about to start something and we're going to be like 100% in the beginning of it. So that's going to be nice. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next one where we continue Chapter 3. Bye.
Bye.